Hello friends, welcome to Leg Life. And you guys, 6 years ago yesterday, on July 25th, 2015, Sherry and I uploaded the very first video here to YouTube. It was a video where we went to the town of Hope, Alaska. Some of you guys will remember it. I will link it down below if you have not seen it before. But today, for the very first time in 6 years, we are going back to the town of Hope, Alaska as we make our 6-year anniversary video right here on YouTube. Hope is about an hour-and-a-half drive south of Anchorage. You head down the Turnagain Arm, you head up through Turnagain Pass, and then there's a turnoff on the way to Hope, and that is where we are. We actually just turned off 4 or 5 miles ago. You can see we've stopped here in a beautiful place. Here's who's with us today. Auburn's here. Sherry's here. We have dinner reservations at a place called The Dirty Skillet. It is a restaurant I've wanted to eat at since I first heard about it. It's supposed to be really, really good. So for the first time in 6 years, we're going to Hope, Alaska to explore and look at how beautiful the view is from this pull-off. Just so you guys know kind of where we are across the inlet from where we normally drive. That is the Turnagain Arm, all this area in here. But the road we normally drive on when we head south of Anchorage is straight across there. So we're just on the other side of the arm. Most of the drive on the road to Hope, once you turn off of the highway, is just like this. Forests on both sides, lots of trees. The inlet is off to our right and mountains up to our left. So here we are in the town of Hope, Alaska. But first, I need to tell you all a story about how much of a moron I am. There was a little pull-off from the road that looked like it went maybe down by the water, and so I thought, well, let's go check that out. So we turned down there and had to turn around on the beach because there was an RV blocking one of the exits. So we got down to the beach and I got stuck. The Jeep got stuck on the beach and we had to, like, other people came down to help us, thank goodness, and eventually we got the Jeep out. But I think these two, less than impressed that I got us stuck on a beach. There's not a lot to the town of Hope, Alaska. This is the Seaview Cafe, probably the most famous business and building here. I feel like everybody who comes to Hope gets a photo of the cafe sign. I know Sherry and I definitely have one. This is the Seaview RV Park here, kind of at the end of town. You can see pretty full, a lot of campgrounds. Over here is the river. The reason that most of these campers are here, because look at all of the people fishing here in the town of Hope. You can see lots of people here on the river, and we saw a couple people when we first got here up on the road that had nets full of fish. So apparently the fish are running. I'm not sure it's showing up on camera, but this water is crystal clear. You can see the rocks through it, you can see the trees through it, everything that is in the water, just, it's crazy how clear this is. And then there's just this grassland out here. You can see a few buildings over there. The colors here are really pretty because the grass is just this vibrant green. The water is this clear blue, the blue of the sky, the brown of the mountains. Amazing. I'm glad to know that 6 years later, they still have the world's greatest gift shop banner. Let's go in and see if it is indeed the world's greatest gift shop now. They have a lot of really amazing things here. They have these baleen carvings. I love these. We have a couple of them at home, but these carvings on there are really nice. They also have just some really pretty knives and ulus here. Okay, actually the gift shop, I'm still not convinced it is the world's greatest gift shop. It is a really good gift shop. The guy that was in there, apparently it is his wife's store, and he just shared a whole bunch of stories, told us about some of the different things they have in there. It was fun to look around. It's like a super wide variety of stuff, but our walking tour of Hope continues now. And they have these dry erase on here, and you know I love this. Pooh and Tigger, Hope. Pay it forward with kindness. Look at all of these Bambi. Once you choose Hope, anything's possible. Sherry Beth, what do you think about Hope?
It's so cute.
It is cute. Fun to be back where our YouTube journey started. I am determined to have Sherry in this video more than...
I might actually say some words. More
than she was in our first video. If you have not watched that, go check it out. It's cringeworthy.
I don't even... Am I even in it?
That mosquito was in your forehead though. Ugh. I'm not sure Sherry's actually even in the first vlog.
Like you see like my hand.
I think
And that's it.
I think that's true. Here's 3 words that I know Sherry and Auburn like: library, gift shop, espresso. Unfortunately, the espresso is closed, but we have heard that the library does not close, which I think is pretty cool. We have been here in the book shed before, and honestly, it looks kind of the same. The sign outside did say 12 to 4, but the door wasn't locked, and so we came inside. You can pay with cash in a little box next to the front door, and I don't necessarily think there's any organization here. Maybe there is, but I really don't see much of it. One thing they also have here are puzzles. I can guarantee not a single one of these puzzles has all the pieces. In fact, the Seahawks puzzle, the one that I would really like, even says, as of 5/21/18, there were 3 pieces missing. Yeah, it's weird. I wonder why it hasn't sold. And if you're wondering about prices here in the little book shed, hardbacks $2, paperbacks $1, DVDs $2, puzzles $2, but again, warning, because there's no, you guys, there's no way this 1,000 piece puzzle has all of them. Well, you guys, I found it. The greatest thing in this entire library. Nope, a CD called Naked Concertina. And what is this?
Oh.
Like, what is?
Oh, okay.
What do you think?
It's disturbing.
You want to bring that home with us?
Nope.
No? All right.
Sure don't.
But just so you guys know, if you're in Hope, the Naked Concertina is here. We stopped here into the Seaview Bar to have a quick drink before we head over to the Dirty Skillet for dinner. I am having a beer. Sherry had a glass of wine because she's super fancy. Auburn is having a beer as well. It's basically juice. You can see it's got a fun vibe in here. Lots of fun stuff. Feels very Alaskan. They've got a number of games over here by our table. You can see some Cards Against Humanity, the worst case scenario survival game. We got Jenga. Here we are at Bear Creek Lodge where the Dirty Skillet is. You can see they have these cabins for rent over here. There's like a little lake. I actually do want to stay here someday. They have live music out here on the porch, and I'm so excited. We just got to the Dirty Skillet, and here is the menu. You can see they got appetizers, salads, soups. They got some kids stuff as well. Dinner menu, you guys, the entrees. That coconut Thai yellow curry, caprock stuffed mushrooms, sesame chicken. This just, it looks so good. Look at their desserts. Fresh baked house pies, homemade ice cream. What? Now that I've seen you. Drinks just got here. Sherry got a Moscato, and look at this. Got a flower in there. I went with the raspberry wheat bear. Auburn. What'd you get with?
More juice.
More adult juice.
Barley juice.
Barley juice.
The Girdwood Pilsner.
Oh, nice. Also, you guys, the musician is a guy from Portland, Oregon. I think they said his name was Jacob Miller. Amazing. So good. Did not expect live music, and I'm super happy. We just ordered a couple of appetizers. We got the Dusty Road rice balls and the crab cakes. So, we got those 2 on the way. The food has started to arrive, and you guys, it is absolutely beautiful. These are the Dusty Road rice balls. It's Alaskan sausage mixed with cheesy rice, deep fried. What? And these are their crab cakes. It's spectacular. The appetizers have been absolutely unbelievable. Started out with the Dusty Road rice balls, and they're so good. There's little pieces of sausage in there with that dipping sauce is amazing. Now, trying the crab cake, but I've got to say, it came with this, it's a house-made dipping sauce, and Auburn pointed out that it looks like glacier silt, and it really does, but
It tastes like heaven.
it tastes unbelievable. Definitely try the gray stuff. It is delicious. The food is being delivered. I went with the curry. She said there's 2 dishes that always basically sell out and they run out of. The curry's one of them, and the sesame chicken that Auburn got is the other one. And it looks unbelievable, you guys. And Sherry got one of the burgers. It's like a blue cheeseburger, right?
The ball and chain.
The ball and chain.
Yep.
And it comes with garlic rosemary fries, or just rosemary?
Rosemary fries, but it has a rosemary garlic aioli.
Rosemary garlic aioli on the burger. Holy cow.
whistle blows. I gotta hear it. I don't have to fear it. Rock your gypsy soul.
Now, as if our food wasn't enough, all three of us are taking home different to-go boxes. We also got desserts because they have a homemade pie. Sherry got the slutty cherry. First of all, inappropriate
Yeah,
Sherry.
but look how good it is.
It looks
So
amazing.
it's like cherry pie with chocolate and cream cheese and I don't know what else.
Looks crazy. And then I went with the blueberry rhubarb crumble. And then we also got a chocolate peanut butter cream pie. What? Our time at the Dirty Skillet has come to an end. 2 appetizers, 3 entrees, 3 drinks, and 3 desserts. And I think they need a wheelbarrow to push us out of here because of how full we all are. But tonight was amazing. It was absolute perfection. The music was so good. Just the environment, the scene was great, the food was great, the service was great. Everything, with the exception of the bugs, there were some like horse flies and mosquitoes around, but we were sitting outside in the sunshine. Perfect. We've left the Dirty Skillet. I gave them my thoughts. Sherry, what were your thoughts?
5 stars.
Spectacular.
More if I could.
You said that you didn't know what to expect because you hadn't heard much about it.
I had heard nothing about it, and I didn't have really super high expectations because it's Hope, Alaska, but it's a little bit inappropriate that good of food is in Hope, Alaska.
I understand why people drive 90 minutes from Anchorage to have dinner here.
We want to do it again before the summer is out.
Without a
They're
doubt.
seasonal. They're only open during the summer.
Yep, so it was, I don't know, it was just one of those nights. It was so fun. Again, we haven't been back to Hope in 6 years since we started Leg Life. And actually, that's what kind of how we want to end the video, is talking a little bit about that. Because we wanted this video to be a little bit of just normal Leg Life vlog, traveling to the same place where Leg Life started, but then talking about our 6 years on YouTube. It's crazy to think that we've been doing that this long.
Yeah.
That I somehow convinced you to let me record our trip to Hope 6 years ago.
Yeah, I mean, I wasn't in the video at all.
It's so funny, guys. Again, we talked about it earlier. Link below. Go check out our very first video.
Maybe a little less awkward now.
Hopefully this vlog is better than our last Hope
No
video.
guarantees.
But I do have to say, as I've been thinking about 6 years on YouTube, I've been thinking about what YouTube has given us. And YouTube has given us a platform, right? We have over 16,000 of you guys who connect with us here. YouTube has given us money, right? That's the reality from Google. But the biggest thing that YouTube has given us, for sure, and we talk about this a lot here on our channel, is connection and relationship. Community. It's given us people who, as I watch Auburn over here dance away from flies and bugs, it's given us people that are like family to us.
Yeah.
And we were talking about how it was so appropriate that Justin and Lacey were here this last week. Auburn is here. And these are all relationships that if we hadn't have come to Hope and vlogged it 6 years ago, we wouldn't have these people in our life.
And there's so many more. I mean, we have so many people that are in our life because of YouTube.
And so without a doubt, of all the things that YouTube has given us, you guys are the best. Our community has supported us through like really great celebrations and vacations, and it's supported us through like hard times and sickness over the last year. And through everything over the last 6 years that life has thrown at us, you all have shown up and supported us. And so thank you guys just so much for being a part of our journey and for being a part of our community. For loving us and supporting us as much as you guys do. And I don't think it will be 6 years before we are back in Hope, because that meal at the Dirty Skillet was too darn good.
Yep.
We will be back.
Yep.
So friends, here's my question for you guys. I want to know down below. We've been doing this 6 years. How long have you been part of our community? Let us know. When did you join the Leg Life community? Do you remember the first video? What brought you here? Was it Disney Cruise? Was it something else? We want to know. We love you guys so very much, and we really do mean it when we say that you are the best thing that YouTube has given us. We love you guys, and we'll see you on the next Leg Life video.